a secret chord David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. So nice to be here in the middle of this beautiful setting. It's like a chapel for the soul. We're with the trees, with the pine needles. It smells really fresh. And it's a wonderful reminder that it's so important every day to take the time we need to rejuvenate ourselves, because we're so busy. We're not human beings, we're human doings. We're doing. We're constantly affected by a tremendous amount of information that is being forced upon us by so many areas in life. We are bombarded with information from the moment we open our eyes. And even when our eyes are closed, our minds are bombarding us with information. We're getting constant thoughts that are random, or we're getting called on and by from the people around us in our families, from the news, from the media, from the sounds in our cars that now even talk to us, from our phones, from our computers, from everything that's constantly pulling at us and pushing us further away from ourselves. And where does that leave us? Where does it leave us when we get pushed away further from ourselves? When we feel pushed away further from ourselves, that manifests in different ways for each of us in different feelings. Some of us go into a place of sadness. We don't really know why we're sad, but we just feel sadness. Some of us get angry. Why don't I have enough time for myself? Nobody understands me. It doesn't matter really what the outcome of the feeling is. What's important is the fact that we've gotten there. The way that we can combat that, and I use the word combat because we really do have to put on our combat boots, and we need to say to ourselves, stop. We need to say to the world, we need to say to our family, we need to say to our children, stop. It's not selfish to do that. There's a difference between selfishness and self-care. Selfishness is being completely self-absorbed, only interested in myself. This is what I want, this is what's important to me, it doesn't matter what you need, it doesn't matter what you want, I'm going to do this for me because this is what I want. Self-care is, I've taken care of all the things that are necessary for my family and for my children, for my work. Now it's time for me to take care of myself. We want to make sure we have time for self-care. It's so important because when we care for self, we can be better caretakers for everyone else. So I wish each and every one of you a beautiful summer. I wish for every one of you that you have the opportunity to carve out the time, to create the intentional time for self-care. And realize that when you do that, when you rejuvenate yourself, when you take the time to re-energize yourself, you will ultimately bless yourself, and therefore you will bless others. Hallelujah. 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 Smile. It's contagious.